What is up, bros and broettes? It's InkSlasher44, and today we're going to be talking about how to get high scores in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And what I mean by this is I'm not talking about the kill death in the game. I'm talking about getting a lot of kills, a lot of points, a lot of XP. How do you do it? How is it done? What is the best way to go about getting these high scores? In this gameplay here, I drop a 50 bomb. So I get 52 kills and I think like 18 deaths or something like that. But I get 52 kills, which is a ton of kills in a single game. So if I get a thumbs up for that, that would be super fantastic. But aside from that, how do I get these high scores? How do people go about getting these high scores? And the reason I'm making this video is because when I was watching MLG Columbus back 2 weekends ago, I noticed that the pros drop so many 50 bombs, even 4-on-4. Like, people like Scump or Crim6 were all dropping 50 bombs about every hardpoint game they played. So I'm like, there's got to be a trick to this. There's got to be a way to do this in pubs pretty much every game. And there is. There is definitely a few tricks you can use to make it so that this is very, very possible. And the way you're going to go about doing this is by speeding up your gameplay a lot and basically finding where people are without running around like a chicken with your head cut off. So the first tip I can give you is actually up your sensitivity. Anything you can do in this game to speed up your movement, speed up your shot, speed up anything, it'll get you more kills, therefore getting you a higher score. So I play on about a 7 or 8 sensitivity depending on the gun I'm using. On top of that, I really suggest using the stock attachment. The stock makes it so when you're aiming down sights, you can move a lot quicker. This makes it so much easier to get those high movement kills and get kills that much faster. So like I said, up your sensitivity, use a stock. Another really huge tip I can give you: don't worry about necessarily being on the objective, but play the objective. And what I mean by this is if you're playing hardpoint, you only need one person on the hardpoint at a time. If you're watching the pros play hardpoint, generally speaking, they only have one guy on the hardpoint and the other 3 guys going to the cutoff points. And what I mean by this is that there's only going to be a certain amount of ways the other team can get to the hard point from where they are. If you cut off these 3 points, they can't get to the hard point, and you're getting tons of kills while doing so. So to do this, figure out where those cutoff points are. That's where you're going to get your kills. And by doing this, you're going to up the amount of kills you get and up the amount of score you get. Another tip I can give you guys for getting those really high scores is using lightweight. Lightweight is really huge from getting to objective to objective. I really think that using lightweight and also knowing the rotation of objectives is very important. So in other words, when you're playing hardpoint, knowing where the next hardpoint is going to be, or when you're playing momentum, knowing where the next momentum point is going to be is really huge. And then lightweight just helps you get there. Another really huge thing that I've just kind of been getting into now, and I should be getting into later this week with a couple more videos, is fast hands. Fast hands, all the pros use fast hands, and nobody in public matches does. And I really think that's a huge account that's taken into a huge account when you look at how many kills these pros are getting. A lot of them like using 2 grenades because they don't use kill streaks. So you shoot those 2 grenades. If one of those grenades gets a kill, that's a kill you probably wouldn't have got if you didn't have grenades and fast hands attached. Fast hands just make it so you can shoot those grenades faster and change weapons faster. Fast hands is incredibly underrated, and if you're going to want to get these high scores, is a huge tip I can give you for how. So in summary, how can you get these high scores? Tip 1, up your sensitivity, use something like stock and quick draw. On top of that, lightweight and fast hands are huge, and when you're playing an objective type game, what you're going to want to do is play for those cutoff points. Make sure they can't get to the objective, and doing so, you're going to get a lot of kills. So those are the tips I can give you today. If you enjoyed, please leave a like rating. It helps out so much, and thank you for everyone who's been going out there and liking all my videos. It's super greatly appreciated, and until next time, guys, peace out.